Good evening, good evening. How everybody doing? All right, we're gonna finish yesterday with the meeting. So hold on to your hat, guys. Good evening to my one little body up in here. Yeah. I don't know, y'all. But this it seems like that the feds is definitely, it seems like they trying to hit everybody that's around Tiffany, because allegedly they said that her baby father supposed to got arrested and all of this stuff, right? And he's supposed to be having some stuff that he want to tell the people and all of this stuff. Well, the feds, not us or the police or however. So I don't know how true it is. I don't even know his name, and I haven't seen nobody look him up. So at this time, that's alleged, you know. But yeah, we're gonna leave that where it's at till we see some more information about that situation. Cause I ain't trying to put nothing out there, but I'm quite sure a lot of y'all be hearing the same rumors and the same lives that I be seeing, you know. So I be hearing a lot of the stuff, you know. But if it really don't have no, like if I don't really believe it or I don't see no proof or no receipt, I really don't try to talk about it or bring it out, because basically if there's no receipts, it's basically you can't prove it, and I don't want nobody to come back to me like why did I lie, you know. So yeah, we about to get into it. Make sure y'all hit those likes. Thank you for the people that already hit the likes for me. Thank you so much. Yeah, we got 6 in here. Oh, somebody took a like back. Oh, there we go. There we go. We moving in. I don't know. But thanks for the likes, y'all. Yes, Hansi, yes. Yeah. So yeah, we gonna go ahead and get into it. Play the rest of the video. The date is coming from Lansing Journal, so hopefully we can finish this and move on to something else tomorrow, because the trustees had some things going on today. So yeah, I just wanted to finish this video though for the people. For me, I like to talk about it when she had these meetings. Y'all know I like to talk about the meetings. The meetings is my big thing. So yeah, let's get into it. Yeah, and make sure y'all can put your comments. Don't be scared. We all gonna talk about it. It's okay. It's okay. Like I said, your opinion is your opinion. Yeah, it's a good opinion, and anybody's opinion is a good opinion. Even if you I mean, it still is what it is. I'm not gonna block you or nothing like that. I don't have no hate for the lady. I just want her to do better. Let's understand that first. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's get into it though, y'all.
All right, so just to give a recap of what's going on. So the Board of Trustees are choosing not to pay all those bills that you just heard Robert Hunt read into record. That's a lot of bills. So with that being said, as you know, I don't know how people run their household, but you have to pay your bills. You cannot carry a deficit to the next month and then you will not be able to afford the next month's bill. So with that being said, the events or things that they just stated, and a lot of them were senior homes that they spoke of, that they don't want to pay for the food or the cakes or the things that they had. They had back to school events as related to the book bags for the youth. They don't want to pay for that. Taste of Thorton. This is something that the Board of Trustees voted for. They voted to pay the entertainment and everything else. If you go check the minutes or pull the invoices, you will see that they agreed, and now all of a sudden they don't want to pay for things. Also, student workers, people that came and did work here, you should always take care of the youth and show them your appreciation for the things that they actually do. Also, Father's Day event I heard in there, that's so old, I don't even understand why they're saying no to something that they said yes to in the past. Workers' comp, Robert just said, was in there. Lincoln National was in there for insurance. All these things, but it just show you that people just nitpicking on things that they want to not approve and not do what's right. At the end of the day, you cannot sit here and hold up day-to-day operation. Day-to-day operation is what each of the department heads do with their departments. And then they put a invoice in and they tell you guys, hey, for this month we did this, this, and that. A lot of times, and I said this before, they go into them senior homes where people need their loved ones, they don't go back and check on them, and they are their family, meaning Thorton Township. So when we go in there, of course we take food, of course we take cakes with us, but it's the love that matters the most, and they love seeing us every single month. And for the board of trustees to sit here and stop it and say they don't want to pay the vendor for the food that we fed them is not right. So I'm asking the board to reconsider paying for all the things that you guys wanted to take out and reconsider it. And then the other thing, Jerry Jones, your daughter was the braider at the Taste of Thorton. So when you took...
Hey James Watson, how you doing? How you doing there? Thanks for coming through.
Took that out. I don't even understand why y'all took that out, because your kids helped us, and I appreciate that. So if they all helped us and everybody was doing these things, we should make sure that we still move forward with the things that we need for Thornton Township, especially the back-to-school supplies, the food supplies, the senior homes, and also the food that goes with it. So can you guys please reconsider paying for the bills that was just read to not pay?
Can I say something? So I want to make mention that number 54 through 172 were credit card payments. So those things were paid. So people already got their money for those services. And I do want to read something into record. Section 80-10 of the Township Code, it requires before any payment is made that the Township Board be able to audit invoices. Section 8510 also provides a list of various contracts and expenditures that require board approval. And finally, in 85-30, it requires that all contracts for goods and services over $30,000 must be subject to competitive bidding. And then I'm going to skip down to the bottom of this. It says there is a clear case law that states that when a contractor decides to do business with a public entity, they should use due care to ensure their work has been or will be approved, because without board approval, there is no valid contract and no obligation to pay the vendor. So we're not, again, trying to take anything out, but the outreach program has been a program that I know for me, I've been asking plenty of questions about and have not received any answers to those questions. I even put in a FOIA request that have not been answered. And so when it comes to the outreach program, this was a department that was supposed to be implemented with the passing of the new budget. So we're operating for expenditures that haven't even been approved yet. So how are we spending money in a department that hasn't been approved? Right. And so again, and then not only that, but who runs this department? Who authorizes the payments for this department? Right. And why are a lot of the vendors that need to come through board for approval being paid on the credit card? So those are questions that I would like to know pertaining to the outreach department.
Okay, so let me clear up a couple things for you. Once again, I told you guys who Carmen was prior to being a trustee. She was the assistant. So she knows exactly the steps and how this all works. She was on the administrative side, so she processed all of this that she's now complaining about. So now with that being said, she knows how the day-to-day operates. You guys had nothing in place, so let's be crystal clear. Nothing in place here at Thornton Township, so people can stop ooh and ah. If you don't have nothing in place saying, hey, this is your cap for spending, this is what you can do, can't do, and these are the laws. So stop it. So when you guys go and say, hey, they he named $60, $100, this peanuts. That's what he named that was being spent as it relates to day-to-day operation. As long as you guys have a receipt, you guys are supposed to go to the clerk's office, check the receipt to make sure everything's there and they did what they're supposed to do. That's what you guys are supposed to do, right? But you guys was not doing that, correct? Because of what Carmen said. Carmen said he wasn't. So what I'm saying is, and you're the only one that said that, but they say stop now. So stop it, Chris. Stop it. Anyway, so with that being said, Carmen, everything is there. You guys are supposed to overlook it, check it out, and once it's clear, then move forward. But you guys come here and try to act like laws and this and that. It was nothing on the books before I got here to Thornton Township. So we had to clean up a lot of things, and that's what they're not telling you. So in doing so, we are creating ordinances, but the ordinance have to make sense. It can't be out of spite or hate. It has to be where it operates the day-to-day operation, and they're not making the laws to that. They're making the laws as though they run the day-to-day, which the board does not, for those that don't understand law. Legislate normally just write ordinances. That's it. They do not run the day-to-day operation. That's what they're trying to do. They're impeding on the management's duties. The management duties is to run their operation, give the board a report, tell us what they did for the month, let alone every 2 weeks, and then we go from there. Our job is to oversee it and say if we agree or disagree, because again, y'all know I was a trustee for 8 years, so that's what we did. So the way y'all operate is just to stop the township resources from going out the door. And for those that don't know, so I'm get to my report, we got a $9 million surplus in Thorton Township. So stop saying we ain't got no money. So I just want to clear that up. So it ain't got nothing to do with money. I just want people to know. Here at Thorton Township, got.
So mind you, they did allegedly supposedly have a surplus, but it also got stopped. She not saying that part. Once the FBI came in and started doing their investigation to see what the hell is going on with the money. Why are we going to give you more money if we trying to find out what's going on with the money that you already had? So they already put a pause on that. That's the part that she not saying. So that money hasn't came in yet. I guess they're going to wait until the investigation is over to see what basically they find. You already know Lori Lightfoot did her investigation. She told us about where a lot of the money went at. You know, they was basically, she spent 4.5 million or something like that all together. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, they put a halt to the money that she was supposed to be granted for. She is right, but she not saying that part. That's the part that she's leaving out, because they want to see where this investigation is going to go before they send you some more money to F up. Because nobody really have account for where the other money been, but besides, you know, the Mayfair, Amazons, and all of this extra curriculum and all of these parties, all this extravaganza. So at the end of the day, they not going to award you no more money at this point until they find out what exactly is going on. So that's the part that Tiffany is leaving out.
Had nothing to do with money with the trustees. It's all about their emotions, their feelings, their hatred, their envy, their jealousy of their supervisor. Is what this is all about.
Did she say they was jealous of her?
If I could clear that up and push that to the side, Township will move like it's been moving. Because when I came in here, as I stated before, y'all had a deficit. And now y'all have a surplus in every single department. General fund, general assistance, and highway commission. And I'm about grants in. So we gonna talk about it. Let's talk about it. We ain't gonna just keep spreading these lies and just making statements that's not true with no facts to back it up. And I always tell the media this. They all just falsely report things, but somebody said something up here and don't ask y'all for paperwork to prove it. So again, y'all voted for the tapes. I don't even get why y'all sat here and said you want to take this out. And if you said it was credit card things, why are you voting it down? If you said it's already paid, why are you voting no for something that's already paid? Y'all didn't have nothing in place before, so what is the issue? And y'all agreed to it to get paid. So how is it a problem now? Now you did. Don't worry about it. That's another lie you're telling Carmen.
So why she keep coming at the trustees like that? They trying to conduct business. She throwing shots and like being grimy and all of this, and keep looking at him, looking at her. Like this seems like it's personal because she mad because they are questioning her. On one of the meetings before, she said they never really questioned her or what she was doing. And as Carmen Carlisle said, she felt that Tiffany was doing the right thing. So she didn't have a reason to basically question her. But when all this money was going over from Thornton to Dalton, that's where the questioning and all of this stuff kind of came up, and all of these extravagant things that she doing. So that's when the questions started rising. You know, she mad because it ain't like it was before. It ain't like they yes men now. They standing up for the community, and she have a problem with it. She's not used to it. She feel like she's being attacked by everybody, and it's not really about that, you know.
But I'm going to point that out because you did. Y'all all approved the tapes because that's how we got the entertainment to come into Thornton Township, because you guys approved approved the contract for them to come and be entertained. So now all of a sudden, it's a problem today. I just want you guys to work smarter and actually do what y'all supposed to do and not just come up here and put a little show on because we have the resources, we gave you the budgets that you asked for, and you still saying no to things that's needed for our residents of Thorton Township. They really appreciate all the things we're doing here. So, are you guys willing to reconsider? Right now, can you answer my question about paying these bills? No. It don't work like that. It don't work like that.
I asked the question you never answered. Who runs the department and who authorizes the payments?
Answer that.
And why are a lot of those vendor contracts paid on the credit card? Those are my 3 questions.
Trustee, you can call me.
I'm not gonna call you. I'm not gonna call you.
Right? But let's get back to the business because you want to deflect. That's what you do. You pivot business. You're deflecting something else. No, talking about business. I want to understand. No,
Tiffany said you're deflecting off of something else. But why you can't answer that question? The truth of the matter is Tiffany probably don't even know. This is probably some other stuff that she done made a whole nother department that basically had money and pay her people. Is something about this because why is it so hard for you to say who runs it? Okay, such and such runs it and boop boop boop. We have 4 people that work for that department, Well, how hard is that? Because she don't know. This is probably a made-up organization or department like she made up the Tiffany Cares situation and act like she didn't do it.
are you going to pay these people? Are you going to pay these people? We're talking all those people that Robert Hunt just got up there said. Are you going to amend your motion and pay the bills?
Amended the motion to add in Illinois Public Risk Fund 420 and Lincoln National Life Insurance 425. I will make that amendment to add those back in. Yes.
Okay. So that's added in. So why didn't y'all catch that before y'all said no to the bills? But that just showed that y'all was supposed to offend and just say no. And not
because the entire department is not even authorized. These expenditures are not authorized. They're not passed within the budget.
You just said no to workers' comp and also Lincoln National Insurance.
These are
things that you guys, if y'all really read the bills, y'all would call and not even had it in here. But I just point that out to the public that you guys just sit here saying, I want to say no for whatever reason, and that's not right. That's not. So anyway, and that's not. The Lincoln National Insurance is not for no department that don't exist. Nor is the workers' comp. So stop. So if you're gonna, you don't have the floor right now. So are you guys going to amend it to the other bills, or are you gonna just amend it to the 2 that you stated? Okay, so call her up. She don't want to amend them. Is it a second on the amendment?
Second.
All right, call her up.
Trustee Jones?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett? It's 4 through 172, 392 through 436, and she added back on 420 and 425.
Right, so that was...
There was no second for the first motion. Yes. So it gets paid excluding the items I just said.
That was just a vote on adding 420 and 425 back from having been previously excluded. So the motion on the table now is to approve the general fund, not including items 54 through 172, not including items 392 through 436, but including items 420 and 425. That's the motion currently on the table.
Yeah, that's not just one. Trustee Carlisle? Supervisor Henyard? Motion passed.
All right, next on the agenda is general fund. Is there a motion to approve the general assistance? Is there a second? Second. Any discussion?
Yes.
Go ahead.
In the General Assistance Fund, line item 14, Power Works LLC, $8,745, tax refund software. And then item 42, Power Works LLC, $9,100, software tax refund. I know it's tax refund, however, once again, this is something that has not been approved yet, has the possibility of not being approved. Why would we expend money? Has it been expended already? Those are my questions.
As you know, the supervisor has the sole authority of GA. So that's to give people their tax money back, and you know that, but that's what it's for.
When is that time frame? When is this going to happen? How much is it going to cost?
How much what's gonna cost?
The whole program?
That's something you can talk to me about if you like, but right now, we just on bills. We're just on bills.
No.
Of course I know.
Okay, what is it?
We can talk about it later. We on bills. I'm not gonna go over my whole plans on my tax thing, but if I am, I'm gonna go over it and my supervisor. That's fine, trustee. But guess what?
Once again, she has no idea. Like, these are questions that you should be able to answer in front of people if you want to be so transparent. Why you can't answer these questions? I mean, is it that hard? Wow, that's crazy.
Well, let me explain something to you. Let me explain something to you. Just not when you want me to. So hold on. Okay, you done? You done? You just got 2 sentences. You never got nothing to say. None of the substance. So as I say, in my report, which is the supervisor report, I talk about a lot of stuff. Maybe I am going to talk about that in my supervisor report. Right now, we're on bills. So what I'm asking you is, do you want to pay the bills? As it relates to getting to other things, I will in my report, because I got a lengthy report to educate everybody on what's going on here at Thorton Township. So you will have your day. So right now, are you going to approve the general assistance fund? No. Okay. All right. Well, you're done with discussion. Okay. All right. Not to me. He just said. That was it.
So I would like to make a motion to amend the general assistance fund, paying the bills, excluding the item.
Okay, before you make a motion, just so y'all know,
Tax
that
refund
illegal.
software and 42 tax software for $9,100. I'm sorry, and the other one was for $8,745.
Okay, so back to what I was saying. This is what I mean about let me educate y'all. As it relates to the general assistance fund, that is solely the supervisor. So you amending, you taking out, you trying to replace, you guys have no say-so in it. We put it on here just to be transparent for those that don't understand how this works. If you go and do your research with other townships, you will see they don't even give the board the general assistance fund. They do not even present it to their board. But I do, because I'm being transparent and I want everybody to see what we're doing in the GA fund. So that's what I mean about when you know better, you do better. But yet y'all sit here and try to stop programs that I just said out my mouth. Hey, we're giving tax money back to the residents. And you sat here, Carmen, and said, oh, I want to remove that software. So you don't want to give tax money back to the residents? Make this make sense. Y'all nitpick at every single thing with no substance, with no education on it. And then I tell you what it is, and you still vote no. So y'all can vote all you want. I just told you it's illegal, because y'all know what y'all did when y'all did the last time. And they came back and told y'all cannot do that. So go ahead, call the roll, so their votes, and we
Can I say something? I actually did do my research. I did call Township of Illinois and ask them about this, and they said as long as there's no budget passed, that you do not have the authorization to do what you want with GA. If there was a budget pass, you absolutely could do. But I did call Township, and they said that you cannot, due to there not being a passed budget.
Okay, that's not true. So we gonna move forward, because I go back and forth and tell you what they told me and go there, go there. So we just gonna keep moving. You guys said y'all taking it out, and y'all see what happened, what I do. All right, call the roll.
We can't have a roll call yet. We currently have a motion by trustee Carlisle to
Oh!
approve the GA fund, not including items 42 and, was there another one?
Is there a second?
42
the
and
motion
14.
second.
We need
Call the
a
roll.
second and then a roll call for the motion.
Oh, he can talk. Oh, he can really talk. Unbelievable. I thought he was a mute. I didn't know that he could talk. Wow. This is awesome. It's getting interesting every time. He can really talk. Oh my gosh. He can really freaking talk. Oh my God. Can y'all believe it? Can you believe it?
Excluding 14 and 42. Trustee Jones? Trustee Gonzalez,
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett, Trustee Carlisle, Supervisor Henyard.
No.
Motion passed.
Okay, so for everybody with GA, know that your bill.
Hey, Mouse. I can't pronounce that. Yeah, I know it's a meeting coming up. I was trying to find it, but I can't. What's up, bitch? So my look, Jeff. What's up? Good evening, ladies. Tonight meeting should be a spicier than the Spanish cookout. Yeah, who's covering it? I was looking to see what's doing yet. Who is covering it?
Bills will be paid, everything will still move forward according to state statute. I follow state statute, I don't follow people that got an opinion or that's upset about whatever their dislike is of the supervisor. So just letting you know, if you came to Thorton Township, you asked for my help, whether it's GA or the food pantry, but you still get food, you still get...
Do anybody know who's covering that meeting?
Road and Bridge. Is there a motion to approve Road and Bridge fund? Is there a second? Is there a motion and second? Any discussion? Caller.
Trustee Gray.
Most likely critical smoker.
Trustee
Yeah,
Carlisle.
I was looking because I'm subscribed to him,
Gonzalez,
but
Trustee
ain't nobody
Jones,
really on yet.
Supervisor Henyard.
I'm waiting. I'm surprised. I'm subscribed to a couple people.
Next on the agenda is approval of the budget.
Let me know if y'all see something.
For 2025. Is there a motion to approve the budget and appropriation
Well,
ordinance
let's get that too. Let me see.
24-009 for Thornton Township General Assistance Fund?
I like to make a motion to table this at.
Ain't no motion.
I would like to table the.
Is there a second?
Second.
All right, and then you table it until when?
John said he should be able to get back to us this week.
Yeah, see, the last thing is 8 days ago. I've been looking, y'all. I keep checking.
Trustee Carlisle.
So
Trustee
4 hours
Gonzalez,
ago, the adults and
Trustee Gray
trustees
Everett.
was live.
Trustee Jones, Supervisor Henyard.
I don't
All right,
see
next
nothing
up, agenda.
current.
Motion passed.
Is there a motion to approve an amended ordinance 24-005
Me
regulating
either.
event expenditures and budget approvals for Thornton Township, Cook County, Illinois? Is there a motion? Is there a second?
Yeah, I'm not seeing nothing. So earlier, that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm gonna try to finish this today. But the trustees, they had like a little ceremony today for what's her name? Not Keon, not Belcher. What's the other one? Shit. Anyway, yeah, they had a little ceremony though. It wasn't a meeting or nothing. That's what I'm gonna show y'all that tomorrow or whatever. They was doing like a little ceremony or something. Or it's for the trustees. And y'all know that they trying to get Ed Sneed back. They trying to get him back. All right, allegedly. If they get Tiffany out, if Tiffany get voted out, House is going to be the new mayor. I don't know if he's going to be the supervisor of Thornton, but I know he's going for the mayor of Thornton. Now, I don't know about the Thornton situation. And if he become mayor, then Sneed is going to become back a trustee, because y'all know that Sneed was in the trustee before. They going to try to get Andrew Holmes out, and I don't know if they going to keep Stan, because Stan keep like 1 minute he on the trustee side, next minute he on Tiffany's side, so you know that's up in the air. What's going to happen with that? You know, but we waiting to see what's up. Hey, Trunk Monkey. No, she gonna be late. Hello. So who covering it? Yeah, I don't see nobody covering it right now, but we gonna just keep on checking.
Second.
All right, it's been a motion second. Any discussion? Okay, so we got a couple things for discussion. So the event expenditure was...
Y'all hit the likes, please. Hit the likes. Thank you, y'all. Hit them likes.
When they sat here and they said that they weren't trying to stop events, they just wanted a budget, and I told you that was a lie. So with doing so, they harmed a lot of things that was going on
Nick the lawyer?
in our township.
Okay,
A lot of
I know
people,
him
such
too.
as senior service could not have their events, could not do different things because they didn't have funds and things to buy for residents. So I want to point that out because in doing so, they could not do their ice cream social, and that's something that's senior services.
Yeah, but this one from the other
ice
day,
cream
you
social
want to
that
see
they
the
do
one
all
for
the
the
time,
day.
and that's was I think Calumet City building location. Okay, and what the problem was, they had to go in their own pockets to buy the ice cream, which they did do that. But what I'm saying, that is not their job. They're employees. Their job is to come and operate their location and actually use their budget to buy things for their residents. They weren't able to do that due to the fact that they put this ordinance together, and that's what I'm stating when I say they just write things and they don't ask the staff what their needs are, what their concerns are, and how they move forward. So that's what I'm trying to make sure people understand what's going on. We can't just make laws with no direction and nobody knows, like, hey, senior service needs this, youth and family needs this, and that's what the problem has been. So I'm asking that you guys update this. I know you guys updated from the changes that we had, but there's certain things in there that we would like to add, and I think you guys still said no to that. And I'm asking here in the public, are you guys willing to amend this ordinance to the things that we asked for in the ordinance?
We included some of your items as part of my job standard. Wanted that to be on that 30 back. Asked additional money for some of the senior events we did.
Okay, wait a minute.
What? All together?
The money you said
All
you-
together, bitch, I'm gonna look.
Line by line, you talking about. So the money you said you added for the senior event is still at $4,000.
It was at 20, but, $4,000.
At 20 what? 20 what?
It was at $20.
Not for seniors, it wasn't. It was always $1,000 a week.
You asked for Jimbo.
$85,000. That's a lot of money.
Right, but I'm talking about for the events, we on events. So I'm talking about for the event itself per week, y'all said $1,000. Y'all said 4,000, not per month. It ain't $1,000 per month. When you see that at?
4,000 per month. Robert asked us to change the legal.
Right, it's 4,000 per month.
Correct.
That's what I'm asking.
He asked to change the lingo, and we changed it.
To 4,000.
Yes.
Okay, but why didn't you do, I thought it was 5.
Oh, when she had Kiki Wyatt.
Cause what if 5,000 on there?
At first it was, the last ordinance it was 1,000 a week. And we, some department heads got together and just asked if they can move it to monthly because, our reports are usually monthly. It would give the department.
This
heads-
is getting
we
out of
would say,
control,
hey,
y'all.
They spend 200 one week, can they spend 1,200 next week? And so we did ask them, and they put that language in there. We did ask them.
And did you get it cleared up for the monthly event spending cap? Did you get that cleared up?
Yeah, they have 4,000. They have 4,000 a month in there.
No. At the bottom, page 7, number 1, section 07, page 7, number 1. See?
You said, yeah, I'll have to double check with the lawyer with some of that, with some of this final words, but I'm pretty clear on most of it.
So did y'all hear this? I think Jeff brought it to our attention last night, but somebody else posted it today on one of the trustees' page that about the gifts that she was giving them for the bingo. If it was over $10, that they got to pay taxes for that stuff. Yeah. So I think Jeff gave us that information last night, but today it was definitely on their page. And that's messed up because now, cause y'all know, hey Benny B, y'all know Tiffany ain't gonna pay that. So it's gonna still be coming out of the taxpayers' money. Everything. Tiffany ain't gonna go back and this is just absolute crazy. Illegal biddy. This is just crazy. Bingo. Biddy bingo.
All right, go ahead.
I can't.
All right, what else did you change?
We added for special services,
Okay.
They have a common event and our responsibility we will do that. And then we really include things for your location so the kids can have exactly what they need for the after school program.
I keep checking for the meeting that's supposed to be tonight. I don't see it yet.
So what about special services? You said.
Right, yup, Jeff, that was you. I remember
Yeah,
last
fine,
night.
I see that.
You put us on with that, and sure enough, the day it was on their page, and that's great.
Okay. Robert,
Yeah, Benny B, I hope they can recover too, because at the end of the point, it seems like she trying to just like spend everything.
Make sure that they got.
I need to, excuse me, Supervisor.
Yeah, we were asking the lawyer, going back and forth with some of the questions, but I guess one of we see that's a monthly allowance for $4,000, but then section 5 says if the event exceeds 1,000, we need to present it. Is that after?
Hit the like, y'all. Hit the like, please.
If it's over 4,000 need to be presented, or? Oh, okay. All right. That's fine.
Hit the like and subscribe if you already
Anything
haven't.
else, Rob?
No.
Go ahead, trustee.
I would like to correct my vote, because I do go along with what Robert said, as well as our budget is concerned. Frank told me to make sure I trust Robert. Frank Zuccarelli told me that.
Oh, drop the mic. Now, this lady, she is a trustee. I think her name is Yvette something. But she don't say much neither. Unbelievable. She just let Tiffany override and do what she want to do. But like again, Carmen and Gonzalez is finally stepping the fuck up. Yes.
Okay, so while she's doing that with the clerk, I just want to say for future references, when you guys make an ordinance, can you please make sure you talk to Keith Price? He's the one that oversees the staff here, which is the management, so that the management can get their input as it relates to any ordinances, because this was really complicated. And you stopped a lot of events. I know I just told you about the senior services one, and that was a social gathering for the ice cream. And then the other one was for youth and family. And that's what really, really hurt my heart, because the kids that we pick up after school, we go pick their kids up when they get out at 2:30, 3 o'clock. And we take them to our youth and family building right here in Riverdale. The problem we had is the board would not approve for them to get food. So we had to struggle to feed them the first week we had them in our location. And we keep your kids for 4 hours. So I think like 3 to 7. So that was really bothersome, because every time we called them and asked them, hey, can we go buy kids food? Can we this? Can we that? It was always no. And I think eventually, I don't know if somebody changed it or did something different later, but I know that's what the issue was, and we had to make sure we found a way to take care of the kids. A lot of people chipped in, and we made sure that the kids, whether it's one of your kids in here, ate food when they got out of school. Y'all know how it is when you go to grammar school. When you get out of school, what you do? You go home and you raid the refrigerator, because you barely eat the food at lunch. And I just don't like stuff like that, because I feel that they playing with the residents and our youth, and our job as government is to make it make sense and make it right and make sure that there's a way, especially when you got the budget for it. And it was like $300. It was chunk change. It ain't even no big money. So all I'm saying is that we should always do what's right and stop impeding on the day-to-day operation. That's kind of what this board of trustees have done, and I keep asking legal as it relates to them impeding on day-to-day operations.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Once again, why do you wait till the day of to figure out, hey, we got to feed these folks? Why would you not?
Okay, so let me correct you, trustee, because you always say some sideways stuff up here. Hold on. Why would let me clear you up. No one waited the day of. This operation was going on before you guys. Hold on. Before you guys made these little laws that benefit only y'all, This stuff was already in order. We do after school every single year here at Thornton Township. So this is not new to you. So it's sad because only you think you just got it now because you don't read nothing. So if you was reading your stuff and you would have known what's going on here in Thornton Township, if you show up to the events and if you engage with the residents and you knew what community wants and needs are, you would know better before you said it out your mouth. Because we never had this problem till y'all made this law. Y'all made this law and then y'all hurt the staff. The staff had to go and figure it out. So then they called me. So we all have to go and chip in to buy food for kids, where it's a program that's funded by Thornton Township. And like I said, it was like $300. Why would y'all do that? Because y'all weren't thinking when y'all made the law. Y'all made a law that was just the...
Okay, but you done stole all this money. Why is you mad because you had to do something for the children? You shouldn't even be mad about that. They is tired of paying your bills that you keep on creating. You got $1,000, $1,500 for bouncy houses and all of this stuff. People is tired of fronting the bill. If it's not in your budget, then sometimes you might have to get 2 bouncy houses instead of getting 6 of them. Like, you have to work within your budget. If you don't have it, you don't have it. Or use your own money that you stole. Where is the Tiffany Kids Foundation $10,000? Where's that money at? Somebody help me.
Spiteful to who? The supervisor. Because you didn't have to do that. If y'all would have asked people input when you make laws, that's what you're supposed to do. Hey, let me ask each department.
Just said she meant to
how
say
does this
day-to-day
hurt you or
part.
help you? But yet y'all hindered us here in Thornton Township. And I don't like it. And that's why you hear me talk to it. But yet y'all made the law anyway. When I told the residents, they was clapping, yeah. And I'm like, y'all know what they really doing, right? They stopping the services here in Thornton Township. And that's what they did.
Yay.
Who got the backlash? Thornton Township did. So the parents called up here. Everybody called up here. Even the seniors when y'all couldn't.
I think she lying.
Ice cream social. This is the problem that we have. There's certain things that they really care about that y'all may not care about, but they care about. And I'm just tired of it. I just want y'all to do better and ask them before you make a law. That's it. All right, call her up.
Trustee Jones, this is to approve amended ordinance 24005 to regulate the expenditures and budget approvals.
Jeff is crazy.
Township. Trustee Gray Everett.
Jeff said 300 for the kids and 3,000 for yourself.
Supervisor Henyard.
No. Okay, next.
Motion passed.
Next, is there a motion to approve an amended ordinance 24-006 to establish a retail/credit card/30 policy for Thornton Township, Cook County of Illinois? Is there?
Okay.
It's been a motion and second. Any discussion?
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
If I could refer to trustee Carlisle, is this what's in here correct information?
Yes.
Okay, because there was stuff put in that wasn't correct previously, so the residents know, so now we do have the correct one, so I don't know how that happened, but it was incorrect, so.
Because y'all been sitting here putting stuff together again without asking the input of the administration. You said you don't know how it got there, just mysteriously appeared on the paper, you put it there. So what I'm saying is, he don't read his packages. He don't pay attention, he just come here and go check his phone record, you don't believe. He vote no to everything. That means feeding you, your kids, paying the bills, he vote no to everything here in Thornton Township. That's not what you're supposed to do. But moving forward to this ordinance. So they put together a credit card ordinance. Like I said before, it was no ordinances here before I got here. So when people try to talk about spending, they didn't have a law in place. So how can you tell somebody what they can and can't spend if you don't have a law to check what people were spending? Carmen. So next on here, you guys put on here that again, I don't know why y'all took Robert out there. Now y'all put the supervisor to have a credit card. And I think I told y'all, I made myself crystal clear at the last meeting that I do not or will not accept any credit card. As being the supervisor, I never had a credit card ever here, so why would you want to give me a card now? That's another big red flag. And then why wouldn't you give it to the staff? Because they actually run the day-to-day operation. That's checks and balances, that's accountability, that's transparency, because when they go buy something, you know, hey, Bob bought this, Stan bought this. That's how you do it. When there was one credit card when I got here, that's what all the theft was. They were stealing. And I told the news, I told y'all, I told everybody, but nobody wanted to read or say anything about the stories about the theft that was here for Township prior to me. So when I got here, we cleaned it up. We made sure that every department had a credit card. So when they all had a credit card, their names are on the card. That means you're responsible for the card. Now, they wrote this ordinance. Being funny again, being despiteful again, they wrote the ordinance and put only my name on it to have a card. I don't go to no grocery stores and run around and go shopping for a department. It's up to them to figure out.
Why is she so mad about they put her name on the card? They just trying to hold her accountable. It's not about, man. So if the other departments and whoever is the head of the department, if they can have a credit card in their name and a certain budget or whatever, why she can't? They only doing that so that you can be held accountable. You can't blame it on Keith Freeman. You can't blame it on Keith Price. You can't blame it on all the trustees did it. You can't blame it on Stan Brand. You can't blame it on Andrew Holmes. You can't blame it on Kamal Woods. Only one is responsible for that card is you. You don't want that because you can, if the credit card don't have your name on it and you don't have it in your own persons, you can easily say somebody else did it. But then, if you told somebody else to do it, hopefully they're going to say, well, Tiffany told me to do this and get this and da-da-da, boo-boo-boo. Kill all of that. So either way, at the end of the day, she trying to not be held accountable. She keep on saying she want to be held accountable. She trying to be transparent. But at the end of the day, it's all fugazi. You don't want to be held responsible for nothing. And that's why you don't want that card in your name. Come on now. Ain't nobody that dumb. She know what she doing. So, okay. If you don't want to use the card, guess what? We ain't paying for that shit. We giving you the card so you can pay for it. How about that? Like, ain't no.
For their department, go get it, make sure they get to the resident, and the residents have what they need. Now, another thing which I know Robert Hunt told y'all, and I hope the lawyers told y'all, it is illegal to give out a card that's in my name to anybody. That's like you go to the grocery store and you got Sarah's card in your hand, but you're not Sarah. That's called theft. So when they lock you up for stealing, how you mad? You got somebody else's card in your hand. But the board wrote a law, that's right here in front of us, that says, give the card to the supervisor, have the supervisor have a name on it, and the supervisor should give the card out to everybody to go shopping. Make that make sense.
Why would you do that though?
And I asked them and I told them to fix it. I told them to change it.
But that's the thing.
To the department heads because they will be responsible for their department like they was in the past. But no one fixed it. They still want to come here and vote on something that's illegal. I'm saying this for the record, clerk. Make sure it's in the minutes. This is illegal. And we told them that. And they still sit here and put this law together. Just because you can make laws don't make it right. But when you make the law, make sure it is the law, like the truth. But you put in here again, supervisor. My name all over this. I don't see Robert Hunt name ain't in it no more. Before it was Robert Hunt and Tiffany. And I told y'all that was bogus because Robert Hunt is a CPA. Y'all got a CPA that make all that money running around going to the stores, y'all. His job is numbers. He has a degree. He has a CPA. He's supposed to be in here doing things that relates to that. But you chose to write a law, again, that's what I'm telling you, and put him in here to run around and go grocery shopping for every department. Come on, man. We gotta do better, boy.
Well, somebody gotta do it.
You again. Y'all got my name in this. And I told y'all the last time. Y'all see it didn't work the last time. Y'all put my name on this. And never did I get a card. So put my name on here again. Make that make sense? Can you remove my name from this ordinance? Now, you know what? I want to make a motion to remove supervisor out of the ordinance. And you should replace it with department heads. Because them the ones that run the day-to-day as it relates to their department and what they need for their department. And they have a budget to spend within their department. So it should go strictly to the department head. That's my motion to give the credit cards to the day-to-day operators, which is the manager. It's been motion and second to do that. All right, is there, it's been a second. Can you call the roll?
Trustee Gray Everett. Trustee Carlisle. Trustee Gonzalez.
No.
Trustee Jones. Supervisor Henyard.
Who they live on?
Motion failed.
Y'all clapped last time and then they tore the house down the next day. Same about stuff y'all doing now. Clapping for something that I just told you illegal. So how they gonna get their supplies, trustee? I just want to hear this since this how y'all gonna put stuff in writing. Who going to buy what for them? I want to hear it.
Motion is second on the floor.
No, I want to know how are the trustees going to fix this? How are the staff going to the store to get their stuff?
There's a current motion on the floor to approve the amended ordinance. There's a motion and a second to approve the ordinance as presented.
Yeah. It did.
No, what failed was your amendments.
Oh, okay. Okay, so back to it then. So what we doing?
Motion to call a vote.
You can call the vote all you want. What I'm asking you is what happened the last time y'all called the vote, right? Yeah, hold on. You called the vote the last time, right?
Okay.
And what happened? The operation stopped. And y'all had to come back. That's why we had an ordinance up here again. It's gonna happen again. Why would you repeat the same mistake? If I'm telling you that we're not gonna use me for a credit card, what are you gonna do for all your staff to get what they need for their day-to-day?
I see Nate the
Trustees?
lawyer, but it started
What's their
7:30.
plan? How they gonna operate? I just wanna know, how's transportation gonna operate? How is maintenance gonna operate? How is youth and family gonna operate? How senior services gonna operate? I know I'm missing somebody. Food pantry, IT, you always need something. How they gonna operate? I'm just saying, just like IT, y'all already know, y'all getting attacked all the time in IT, so how they gonna operate? How do they buy their stuff? Trustees? Y'all gotta give me an answer. How they do that?
Exactly.
Trustees, how y'all gonna do it? Y'all out of order. Please stop. So how they gonna buy their items, trustee? Because all we're gonna do is put it back on you in the same situation, and then when something breaks at the township tomorrow or the next day, they always got an issue. How do they operate? That's what I'm asking you guys. Please tell me. Please tell me how you're out of order. You're out of order. How do they operate, trustees? How do they operate? How? Trustees? Y'all want to give us the answer, please? Trustee Jim Jones? You don't have an answer, so you're just gonna vote and you ain't got an answer. You're just gonna make sure that nobody can operate their day-to-day operation. You ain't got no response, Trustee Jerry. Okay. Trustee Chris? You ain't. So how do they operate? Y'all said Carl Rose. We can call Rose out long, but my question still stands. How do they operate to move forward with the day-to-day operation? Trustee, come on, stop playing. You're such a kid. How do they operate as it relates to the day-to-day operation? That's all I want to know. Because that's what this ordinance is for. You're stopping payments, right? You want one person to have a car and give it to everybody. So can you please, you're out of order, guys. Like, stop. Okay, so how do we do it?
Motion to call a vote.
Trustee, how do we do it?
We got a second. There we go.
Okay, we can have a second. Now it's discussion. Now what? Now it's discussion.
There's a motion to call the vote and there is a second.
To call the vote, it's discussion.
I got it.
Okay, so how we gonna do it? I just wanna know how we gonna do it. I heard you, attorney. I just wanna know how are we going to move forward? Because while we quiet and on mute playing the game, tomorrow it won't be a game because now we have to run our day-to-day operation. And then when they all call people, because I think they call all y'all, I think Carmen, I don't know who they call up here, and they tell you that they can't operate, they can't get this, or this is broke. How are y'all going to move forward? Y'all got no response for how y'all gonna move forward? And again, y'all put my name on something that I just told you I don't want, right? And it's illegal to give your card out to anybody to go shopping, right? I told y'all that. Y'all wrote that up here. You can't give your card to somebody, but you said give the card to other people to move forward. So what we gonna do? We gonna get to call the roll, but I just wanna make sure I'm crystal clear that I didn't miss nothing about what it is y'all started doing. Because y'all did this before. Robert had a hard time going shopping to get stuff and doing his job. So what I'm saying is, what makes you think it's not gonna be worse? Because again, you're trying to make somebody take something they don't want. Y'all know crickets?
So I'm gonna have to
So
stop
tomorrow,
this live and start
to
another
the
live.
staff, make sure y'all call the board of trustees with y'all problems. When you can't buy something, get something, make sure you call them for that. And good luck. All right, call her.
Trustee Carlisle? Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Jones? Trustee Gray Everett? Henyard, Supervisor Henyard?
No. And y'all some puppets.
Motion passed.
I'm just saying, and voted no to something that somebody say they don't want. How you gonna make somebody take something they don't want? Cause y'all some puppets. I just wanna know who loaded y'all lips. Who got y'all doing?
Yeah, she is big
Supervisor,
mad.
before we go on, Trustee Gray Everett changed her vote from the last motion of the budget to no. So I want to put that in the record.
Okay.
To approve orders 24005, Trustee Gray Everett voted no.
Okay. So next on the agenda is approval for a purchase of handicap accessible vehicle for transportation. Is there a motion? Is there a motion? Is there a second? Is there a second? No, I'll second it. Second. Is there a motion and second to approve of handicap accessible vehicle for transportation? Any discussion? Go ahead.
So how many of these vehicles are in rotation currently? How many could be repaired if that's possible? Can these vehicles be leased and why?
So we coming up on the elbow with this. I'ma stop this. I'ma start another live. If y'all wanna watch it together, and you know we can critique it or whatever. Everybody is invited to come back. If y'all would like to.
And what we have in rotation right now.
So I just want to clear
Why
something.
she talking like they in the club?
You still run on your budget. You keep saying there's no budget. How do you operate anything if it's no budget? You still operate until you guys decide to pay or pass a budget. That's how that goes. And as it relates to questions, and this is what I'm talking about with my board. If you have questions, you should have asked before you got here, right? And they all would have been answered. But we're gonna have the person that actually put this on the agenda go to the podium and explain it to you so that you will have the answers that you need. Tony, you have the floor.
Hello, everyone. Hello, trustees, supervisor. It was placed on the agenda for purchasing a handicap accessible vehicle. We currently have 8 vehicles in rotation, in transportation, that 3 of the vehicles that the lifts are broken, and we have experienced a mechanical failure this year with air conditioners with vehicles. So, yeah. A lift repair is $10,000 per unit. Well, no, all of them are not. We've been repairing them. All of them are not currently down, but to fix those 3 would be $30,000. Yes. Roughly about $6,000.
So I'm just asking, when you more cost efficient to pick the 4 vehicles, we got 4 additional vehicles versus buying one?
It was 89,430.
So y'all, we about to end this one right now. We can come back to
Just what we
this
also did was,
another
two of those
day.
units, we lost transmissions that caused
Dang, I really want-
additional repairs. And I put on the agenda for a new vehicle so that it would constantly be in rotation. So if one broke down, we could still have one that would be under warranty that we would.
Because I
not
believe
have to
this
continue
meeting,
looking out. That-
this meeting is going to be definitely real good. Yes. So yeah, y'all, join me back if y'all want to. Please do. If not, it's okay. But yeah, we definitely gonna come back with the town hall ship meeting, and it's gonna be lit. Hopefully everybody is in. Yes. This is gonna be nice. So yeah, I'll be seeing y'all in like 5 minutes. I replaced my thumbnail, so I'll be seeing y'all in like 5 minutes. Come through. I love y'all. See y'all there. Yes, I did.